Hey, everyone. Welcome. It's MzKim's Bling Bar. What is it? Christmas? No, not Christmas. Y'all sleeping too late. It's New Year's Eve, okay? And we're going to bring in the new year together, okay? First of all, I want to tell everybody thank you for coming. And I want to always make sure that you know that I believe in John 1 verse 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health as thy soul prospers. Okay? All right. So we got that done. Today is going to be a great day. Tonight is going to be a great night. Somewhere across the world, it's the same day or night. You know, you just never know who is around and who is up, and people have already started celebrating the new year. All right, let me get into the chat and make sure that everybody is good. All right, we hanging in there. Oh, I'm going to give people a couple minutes to break in, but you know what? Tonight we're going to do bingo, and check this out. I have got my favorite holiday drink, okay? This is eggnog with spiced rum, okay? And I have some cinnamon and some allspice, a little bit of nutmeg mixed in as well. And I would have had whipped cream on top, but somebody got to it before I did. So I'll wait and drink a little bit of that when people get in, and then we can toast together. All right, superb. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to be doing tonight. And I'm going to make sure that I text the people that asked me to text them to let them know about the show. Because some people are going to be a little bit late, and that's okay. But we're going to get started talking about the past year and how the new year, how things are going to be even better. And that's the way it should be. All righty. And another person. And oh yeah, wanted to know too. I am so ready to, I'm so thankful, first of all, that God gave me and a bunch of us another year. Hey, Sassy, Happy New Year to you, girl. It's coming up. I'm sitting on here texting people that wanted me to let them know. And we're going to do bingo. We're going to give away a really nice prize. We're going to talk about what happened in the previous year and how we expect it to be even better for the new year. So, how are you? And thank you for coming in. Okay, I think, let's see. I think I got that. Are you going out tonight? Okay, sis? Are you going to celebrate at home? Okay, I think I got the majority of the people who wanted me to let them know. And I just thought about a couple of more. Some of my friends was talking about they was going to sleep. I'm like, oh, y'all so old. Hey, Shantae. Hey, Shantae. Let me put the link in the chat for you all that want to come up and we can talk. But I don't want to just talk about everything that I'm thinking about the future. And the butcher's wife cooking. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Ooh, she cooking tonight. And I'm going to pin that link in case somebody wants to come up later. Okay, get in here. Let me do it. Stop it. And then I can share. Okay. Put it at the top. Channel link right here. And pin it. Pin it. Very good. All right. Got that going. I got some trivia for you guys. You gonna cook in the morning? Okay, Seth. I think that's better. Okay. And then I have trivia for you guys. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. But this past year it was, you know, a lot went on. That's all I can say. A lot went on in the world. And it was hard to actually get through it without feeling some kind of way for a lot of people, including myself. So I am so looking forward to, you know, a new year. Okay. So I'm going to download these. I think I'll just put it on my phone, make it easier. Hey, Terry, how you doing? There's a link at the top. Let it come up. Feel free. Okay, I got some trivia for you guys. It's 10 minutes after, so I'm going to keep it going. because I'm sure there are a lot of people out here that's trying to celebrate the new year as well. Y'all let me know if that music is too loud, okay? Okay. Okay. Turn this so it's easier to see. Okay. Where is the world's most expensive New Year's fireworks display? Is it New York, Dubai, Rome, or Washington, D.C.? Where is the world's most expensive New Year's fireworks display? Answer: New York, Dubai, Rome, or Washington, D.C.? What do you guys think it is? Shantae says Dubai. Terry says New York. Okay, I'm going to give you guys another 10 seconds in case somebody is delayed. And then I'll give you the answer. Thank you, Terry. Okay, I think the 10 seconds is up. I'm going to go ahead and let you know who was correct. And then I got to write it down because I got something for you all. The answer is, anybody else? The answer is Dubai. Dubai. Shantae was correct. Congratulations, Shantae. The answer for that was Dubai. So for the trivia, Shantae is on the board. Next question. The first ball to be dropped in New York's Times Square happened in what year? 1962, 1908, 1938, or 1925? You're welcome, Shantae. The first ball to be dropped in New York's Times Square happened in what years? 1962, 1908, 1938, or 1925? Thank you, Terry. When do you all think the first ball was dropped in New York Times Square? What year? 1962, 1908, 1938, or 1925? Okay, Shantae says 32. Do you mean 38, Shantae? Okay, 38. And Terry says 25. Okay. Okay. There y'all what the answer is. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys, the answer is 1908. Can you believe that? 1908. Wow. I wonder what the ball looked like then. Shoot. That's something else. Okay, so nobody got that one. But that's okay. We will move on to the next. We're learning here. Because I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay, next question. Get ready. What famous singer, let me move this over so you guys can see it too. Okay, what famous Frank was born in Bayonne, New Jersey on January 1st, 1938? Was it Frank Sinatra Jr.? Yeah, it is cool. Was it Frank Beamer? Was it Frankenberry? Or was it Frank Langella? Or Geller? I think it's Geller. So the question is, what famous Frank was born in Bayonne, New Jersey on January 1st, 1938? Frank Sinatra Jr., Frank Beamer, Frankenberry, or Frank Langella? For me, I want to know who wants to know about Frank Sinatra Jr. I'm like, if you had said Frank Sinatra, I would have went to that one. Let's see what you guys are going for. Okay, Shantae said, it's okay too. Y'all look it up because I don't know it. Frankie Angela, Lance. Yeah, you're not going to answer? He said stop. Okay, the answer is, move out the way. Frank Langella. Okay, Shantae is on the board again. Put down 2 here. Okay. Next trivia question. And maybe we'll have enough people in when we get through with this to play bingo. Mexicans celebrate New Year's Eve by eating what fruit? Watermelon, bananas, grapes, or strawberry? He was Dracula in a movie. Oh, okay. Okay, Shantae. Watermelon, bananas, grapes, or strawberries. And this is what Mexicans celebrate on their New Year's Eve by eating which one of those fruits? I didn't know. I don't know. At first I thought it said what they beat, but I'm like, beat? And then I looked back and said, eat. So watermelon, bananas, grapes, or strawberries. All right. Here go the answer. guess they throw a couple, in their mouth, but it's grapes. Hurry dog. So now we know that, If you ever get around somebody, of Mexican ancestry, you will know that. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Here's a good one. Oh, this one. Okay, I think we can get this. On January 1st, 1788, the Pennsylvania Quakers did what? They officially denounced the Amish as heretics. They disavowed Quakerism. They opened the Quaker Oats Company, or they emancipated their slaves. I see we got 500 people in the house. Thank you all. Yay! Don't forget to give me a like, a thumbs up. You know what I'm talking about. So the question again is, on January 1st, 1788, the Pennsylvania Quakers did what? Officially denounced the Amish as heretics, disavowed Quakerism. I guess I could have gave y'all numbers. So 1 for officially denounced the Amish as heretics. Number 2, disavowed Quakerism. Number 3, opened the Quaker Oats Company. Or number 4, emancipated their slaves. Okay, you guys. Shantae says, opened Quaker Oats. That's what I would have guessed. Open Quaker Oats. Okay. Terry, you got anything? That's good, Shantae. Okay, I'm gonna count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. The answer is they emancipated their slaves. I can't even, you know what? I didn't even know that they had slaves. So I definitely wouldn't have chose that answer. Isn't that something? Wow. So nobody got that one. And I'll continue to the next. I think I only have maybe 3 or 4 more. Okay, here we go. Maybe you guys will do better on this one. Maybe I will too. On January 1st, 1877, what happened to Queen Victoria of Britain? Oh my, I didn't know that. I know, right, Shantae? Okay, so this is on January 1st, 1877, what happened to Queen Victoria of Britain? She was proclaimed Empress of India. She got married. She celebrated her 50th birthday, or she got stuck in her throne. Number 1 is she was proclaimed Empress of India. Number 2, she got married. Number 3, she celebrated her 50th birthday. Number 4, she got stuck in her throne. What do you guys think? 1877. I wish I could remember when she was born, because then that would strike out, what her, actually, if she was 50 or not. What happened to her on 1877? That was close to the early 1900s, and I know that Elizabeth took over when her dad died. So I don't think she was 50. She couldn't have got stuck in her throne. That would be ridiculous. They wouldn't even talk about that. So, okay. Shantae says 3. She celebrated her 50th birthday. Okay. I'll give y'all 10 more seconds to answer. Anybody in the bushes wants to answer? Come on. Number 1, she was proclaimed Empress of India. 2, she got married. And 3, she celebrated her 50th birthday. And 4, she got stuck in her throne. The answer is, should have known. She was proclaimed Empress of India. Look, how you gonna proclaim yourself as the Empress of some place and it's not even where you live? I guess that's what happens in the spoils of war. They just decided they was gonna take over. So, yeah, she was proclaimed the Empress of India. All right. Next. Okay, let me see how many more I got. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got 5 more. Anybody can get in here. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, at first I thought I was going to pass it, but check this out. On January 1st, 1945, what person announced that they were not a god? Check that out. 1, Emperor Hirohito. 2, Joseph Stalin. 3, Clark Gable. 4, Gandhi. On January 1st, 1945, okay? So this was around wartime. What person announced they were not a god? Emperor Hirohito. That sounds Japanese. Joseph Stalin. That's German. Clark Gable, who was an actor. Or Gandhi, who was a great Indian humanitarian. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. Shantae says 4 for Gandhi. I have to say that too, Shantae, because he did so much good. It's a possibility that maybe people, was trying to say he was like God or a God. So, okay. So we got that. That is number 4, Gandhi. Okay, I'll give you 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the answer is Emperor Hirohito. Who cares? No, that's not. So I wonder who he was talking to. I probably would have to look that up and see what the context is, because I'm like, who said he was a god? That's it, yeah. Or was he trying to get out of something, And so he told everybody, I'm not a god. I don't know. All right, let's keep it moving. Wow. That's what somebody else needs to say today, but I think he does think he's the chosen one, he said. Anywho, right. That's why. Okay, on January 1st, 1971, what kind of commercials were banned from American television? Alcohol ads for cigarettes, car sale ads, anti-free labor union ads. Okay, so Again, on January 1st, 1971, what kind of commercials were banned from American television? Number 1, alcohol ads. Number 2, ads for cigarettes. Number 3, car sale ads. Number 4, anti-free labor union ads. That was the same one. You guys think the answer is? Okay, Shantae says 1 for alcohol. The answer is ads for cigarettes. Look at that. Now, you know, I thought it would have been alcohol for prohibition, but now that I think about it, you don't see those ads on TV for the cigarettes like we used to. Remember when we was growing up, we used to always see that Joe Camel, and what was that other man? The Marlboro man, the one that was Western. That's okay. I appreciate you, Shantae. I appreciate you. Because everybody is either celebrating or they doing something else. Because I'm sure there are people on that are trying to take advantage of this time. All right, let's go. Next is, we're going to make it do what it do. That's what I'm going to do. On New Year's Eve, 1985, this celebrity died in a controversial plane crash. Wendy's icon, Clara Pell, entertainer, Rick Nelson, that would be number 2. Wendy would be number 1. Number 3, radio DJ Wolfman Jack. And number 4, newscaster David Brinkley. Right, I remember seeing those too. So, again, on New Year's Eve, 1985, this celebrity died in a controversial plane crash. Wendy's icon, Clara Pell, number 1. Number 2, entertainer Rick Nelson. Number 3, radio DJ Wolfman Jack. That's probably who I would choose. Number 4, newscaster David Brinkley. Okay, we're on the same page. Let's see if we both right or we both wrong. I don't even know who this is. Entertainer Rick Nelson. I'm like, who? Oh, man. Okay. Here we go. We should be able to get this one. Okay, this one is for us. Okay, let's see if we get it. The tradition of eating black-eyed peas on New Year's Day is believed to do what? Bring a year of peace into a household, relieve constipation. Number 3, return loved ones from war. Number 4, bring prosperity for the new year. I know, like, what is that? I don't know. I don't even want to look it up. The tradition of eating black-eyed peas on New Year's Day is believed to do what? Bring a year of peace into a household, number 1. Number 2, relieve constipation. Number 3, restore loved ones from war. And number 3, bring prosperity for, 4, bring prosperity for the next year. Okay. I'm gonna go with you, Shantae. I'm gonna go with you. Hey, bring prosperity to the new next year. All right. Got you down. Got you down. All right. Next question. I think, is this the last one? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Well, that's a simple one, but this is a good one. Okay. According to data at Box Office Mojo, the highest box office sales draw on a New Year's Day is held by what film? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Crocodile Dundee, Avatar, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Yay! So, again, according to data at Box Office Mojo, the highest box office sales draw on a New Year's Day is held by what film? Number 1, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Number 2, Crocodile Dundee. Number 3, Avatar. Number 4, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Man, I saw all those movies. I'm between The Lord of the Rings and Avatar. Because One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest don't seem like that would have been brought out on January 1st. Crocodile Dundee, I think that probably was a summer movie. So I'm between the last two. Let's see what Shantae has. Shantae said 3. Okay. Let us see. And Shantae is right. It was Avatar. Yay! Hey, Shantae. Now she know her movies. Avatar is it. All right, Shantae, you got 4. Wonderful. Okay. And then the last one is just, I'll just ought to give this to you, but I think you know it. Where does the New Year's Eve ball drop every New Year? Is it Atlanta? Is it New York? Is it Chicago? Or is it Los Angeles? Shantae says, I was thinking Lord of the Rings, but I know the So where do you think that the New Year's Eve ball drops every year? And the answers are, 1 was Atlanta. Number 2 is New York. Number 3 is Chicago. And number 4 is LA. New York. Used to watch Dick Clark. Okay? Anybody else want to answer? Hope everybody is having a great evening. Looking for something to do. The answer is New York. Yay! Shantae got it. Okay, Shantae, you got 5. That's excellent. Okay, I got you down. Shantae got 5. That's going to be the end of our trivia for tonight. And the next thing that we had planned to do was bingo. But it doesn't look like we have enough people in to play bingo tonight. But what I will do is I will show you guys the bingo board. Yay! Shantae is gonna get something nice for that. I appreciate her coming in. So I really want to show you guys, and she hasn't walked in yet, so I wanted to show you guys what somebody got me for my birthday. One of our YouTubers that I appreciate so much. She's an angel, and she heard me talking about it. So I'm gonna try to wait a little bit more and see if she will drop in. But I do want to show you guys this. Okay, let me clear the screen. And let's get it going. Okay, so what I wanted to do was show you guys the actual words that we were going to be using in the bingo or the BANGO game. And before I get started on that, I wanted to wait till more came than knew her. But I used to put the bingo games on a lot, and I did game shows, did other things of that nature. A friend of mine, a really close friend of mine, a BFF named Cynthia, I called her Sin. She is the one that got me started with YouTube. And I really miss her. She passed during the pandemic. And tonight's New Year's Eve show, and of course she would have been here, but it's dedicated to her. So I just want to have a moment of silence for Cynthia, and I'm going to keep the music on because I know she loved music. She was actually, before she started having her family, she was actually a professional singer, and she sung with a group. So here's to Cynthia Barbour, my sin. I'll never forget you said. Okay, so now I want to show you guys. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Thank you, Shantae. Thank you. Yeah, she said it all the time. She said, she's the one that got me started on that. She would say, "Bango." You know what? I'm going to do a video too. I have some video footage of us at a concert. We used to go to concerts all the time, and I have one where she was just really, over the top, and we had such a good time. But she would say "Bango," and she was my BFF on and off YouTube. Okay, so let me show you guys the words that I got here. I got bingo cards that actually have confetti, ball drop, watch night. Okay, you guys see that, there's something that they all pertain to. Party, midnight, countdown, bubbly, booze, sparkler, resolution. Some people like to make resolutions. Toast, all lang syne. You guys know that song, right? Will all acquaintance be forgot? That's a German song. All lang syne. Feliz Año Nuevo. That is a friend of mine from Puerto Rico said that is how they say Happy New Year. Father Time. Kwanzaa. Did you guys know that Kwanzaa ends on January 1st? Okay, it starts the day after Christmas and it ends on January 1st. If you want any information on Kwanzaa, I have videos that I did. They might be in the playlist last year, and I think I did it maybe 3 years before that. But you can always see that, and it explains Kwanzaa and what each day represents. Happy New Year, fireworks, Big Apple, kiss, luck, renewal, black-eyed peas, new beginnings, and good fortune. Okay? And all of those are on our bingo cards. So I wanted to show you guys that. And now the other thing that I had planned for us to do, I'm gonna get that off of here and I will show you. I used to do this all the time. And it's, I may start doing it again. But it's a night at the races. And so this is where we do bingo. And actually we're racing horses with the bingo numbers, okay? And the way that's done is everybody in the chat picks a number, and each top number, 1 through 15, represents your horse. All right? So, let me fix this. Okay, so if you pick number 7, and then I call the corresponding balls 7, 22, 37, 52, and 67, then your horse got over the finish line first. Okay? So that's what that is. And I call that a night at the races. Okay? So that's what we'll do. If we get enough people, then we will do that. And if not, then we'll wait till next time. Okay? All right. Thank you, Shantae. I like doing that myself. Okay. So now, let me get my little cute Betty Boop. Did you all know that Betty Boop, let me increase the size of the screen. There we go. Did you all know that my little girl here, Betty Boop, did you know that Betty Boop was an African American dancer? Did you know that? Yeah, she was in the Cotton Club a lot, and somebody saw her, and they drew, her likeness, the caricature, and they had her around every place. But of course, they couldn't say that, at that time that she was black. But Betty Boop was an African American, and I love her likeness. Just something that a lot of people don't know that I wanted you guys to know about. Okay? All right. So now, I got my drink here. I don't know if you all got yours, but earlier I was saying that one of my favorite drinks, and I did a short on it, is eggnog. And eggnog gets with some spiced bourbon, and I got some cinnamon, some allspice, and some nutmeg in here. Okay, so let me toast you guys right now for the new year. Very good, very good. This time I put a little bit more rum in there. Ooh, it's tight. It's tasting good too. So I don't want to drink too much because I don't know, I might cut off the live or tear something up. I don't know. So Shantae is cooking greens, no doubt, for tomorrow for her family to eat. I know you got your black-eyed peas already done. Okay, I got mine done earlier this evening, so I'm glad about that. I can have my drink, I can chill ringing the New Year's, and then I don't have to do anything. So it's 10:50 p.m. Eastern time, and I want to, since we don't have enough people to play bingo right now, what I wanted to do, and if you want to play bingo, just let me know, because the bingo card in the description, and you can play the bingo on your device or on your computer, something like that. And it's really easy. You just click the link, you put in your name, and the cards you want will come up for you, and then you hit the bingo. So I may do that anyhow, and we'll do it in a few moments. Okay, I just want to talk to you. Hot wings going too. Okay. What you gonna do, Shantae? Are you fry yours and then you mix it with the sauce and bake it, or how do you do yours? I know everybody is different on those hot wings. Are you gonna have different flavors? Are you doing lemon pepper or the buffalo hot wings or teriyaki? Tell me what you're doing, because I'm interested in that. I definitely want to do that for Super Bowl. And I think Super Bowl, they moved Super Bowl when they had that strike that time. And it used to be in January, and now I think they're doing it the first week in February. But don't quote me. I'm not sure. But I definitely want to have a good hot wing recipe, because I don't like my hot wings drippy. I like the sauce to be in the skin, and I like it to have enough flour on it to hold it in, and you know what I mean. Okay, so I wanted to talk about how there's a lot that's been going on that's rough for a lot of people this past year, and it may not have touched you technically, but I know it has touched somebody that you know. Let's see. Shantae says, my daughter, let me put that back up on here so everybody can see it. Okay, she says, my daughter frying lemon pepper, Cajun hot, Nashville, and regular for the kids. Watch one of them kids snatch one of them hot wings. One time I was over at my brother-in-law and his wife's home, and one of their kids, and he was like in high school, 13, 14 years old, and so he knew better. He knew he was allergic to seafood, but I was frying catfish and it smelled so good to him. He went over there knowing he wasn't supposed to do it, and went in there and snatched a piece of catfish, and I didn't know he was allergic, and ate that catfish. Girl, let me tell y'all, we had to take that boy to the emergency room because his throat started closing up on him. I was like, why on earth would you do that? He was like, Auntie Kim, it just smells so good, and I just wanted some. Now that's a death wish. I'm like, don't ever do that. Okay, but just getting back, I was so just thinking about what's going on, and a lot of people are having hard times, Yeah, Shantae. And I want this year to be so much better for everybody, and I want you to think about this. Real close friend of mine. She's one of my bestest friends. Now, she's a best friend, a BFF, and she lives in Atlanta. And her name is Precious, and Precious is very precious to me. She and I met when my mother was gravely ill, and she had come over to pray for my mother. That's what the church that I belonged to at the time did. If you requested prayer, they would send somebody out from the hospital ministry to come and pray for you or your loved one. And you can understand how when you do go and pray for somebody, that you don't give out your number to everybody, because they might start to lean on you and interfere with your life. And as a matter of fact, the leader of her ministry would tell them that. But for some reason, I was coming down on the elevator, and she was getting ready to step in and come up. And the Holy Spirit stopped us both, and we started talking. Now you can see I'm going out she's coming in, and for some reason we stopped. So we got off. I think I stayed on the elevator, and we went up. And after a few minutes, we realized that she was coming there to pray for my mother. And when she was done, we exchanged numbers, and she said she hardly ever did that. So we've been friends since then, and that was, God put her in my life since then. That was 2002. 2002. So that's how long we have been wrapped up in each other's lives. And she, when I was going through some hardships at one time, she would lend a listening ear, and she would tell me when I got through spilling my soul that all is well. And I said, no, you didn't understand me. You couldn't have heard what I just said. All is not well. I just said this, and this. That is not well. You know, I'm going through right now. I mean, I'm really going through. And thank you, Shantae. And she said, when you realize that whatever you have to go through, that God is with you, then you will understand the meaning of all is well, because it is. And then you won't fret. I'm like, yeah, she tripping. You don't know what I'm talking about. But I came to understand that, and that's what I wanted to give you all tonight as well. You could be going through so much, but all is well. When you know that when Christ gave up his life on the cross, that he finished the works that he came here for. He finished it all. So we have the righteousness of God. We have salvation. We have his peace. We have healing. All of that is done. And don't let anybody tell you that once you give your life to Christ and, you receive him, that you can lose that salvation. No, you don't lose that. We're not perfect beings, okay? But we don't have to have Jesus go and die on the cross every time that we commit a sin. That's done. All we have to do is to rest or struggle in the rest to receive that it's done. See, that's the great deception. Satan does not want us to understand that. He doesn't want us to believe that. And we're in this dispensation of grace, and grace is highly important. Grace doesn't mean you act a fool and, anybody can sin and do what they want to do now. No, it doesn't mean that. On the contrary, what it means is because of the grace of God that he has given us and the authority over things that he has given us, when we receive Christ and when we choose to live and abide in his word, we won't want to do the things that our flesh wanted to do. It won't happen right away. But you will come to find that. And that's what's so great about our relationship with God, and knowing to always put him first in all things. Now, it does not mean that if you're in ministry that you put your family secondary. Our pastor was telling us that too. He said that if you have something that you need to do, or you're going to have to learn how to say no to me, because God is first, your family is second, and the ministry is third. So learn how to organize your time so that you can be available in ministry. But if your family needs you, you're going to have to do that second, and then let me know, and I'm okay with it. And I have met countless number of people that said that their parents were so involved in ministry that they felt like they were invisible. And that caused a problem in their lives because of that. but the children ended up being adults before they were able to say that. And the parents realized that they missed out on that time with them. But here's the thing, even if you did, don't regret it. Okay, you might regret it up front, but you got to tell your mind that, no, I don't need to regret this. I don't need to condemn myself for it. I didn't know any better then. And if I had, I would have done better. So now I'm wiser about it. I'm more mature. Okay, I'm not on milk anymore. I'm on actual food from God. And so now I know to do better. And now I can teach other people so that they won't have the same issues that I had with my children. And now my children can teach their children. Okay? That's how we get out of these bloodline curses and these generational, problems and things like that. You have to recognize it head on, and then you have to pray for God's help and, to reveal things. And let me tell you, when you ask God to reveal something, you best be ready, because he will reveal it to you. But you got to be prepared for it. If you're not prepared for it right then, don't do it. Or you can ask God to help you prepare for it, because it could be some devastating or some traumatic news that he's going to reveal to you. But I'm here to tell you, it's so much better to get it revealed earlier than later. Let's see what I got. Shantae said, amen. Absolutely. So I was watching a movie, and this movie is such an excellent movie, you guys. If you guys want to check out something about the power of God, when a person the power that a person has in God when they realize it and they have to actually put up or shut up. It's called The Deliverance. And I love that movie. I loved it. And the reason why is because growing up, I had seen so many movies where, let's say they're talking about something that's like an unclean spirit or something demonic or something like that. And they would always show this priest come out and they would say, the power of God compels you, the power of Christ, and they sprinkling water and everything. And then they show the demon, slap them around and, eat them up. And I didn't want to see anything like that, because I know what the power of God can do. So to me, that was just fallacy. But this movie, The Deliverance, is Andra Day is in it. So is Monique and some other heavy hitters. Glenn Close is in it too. And it's on Netflix right now. Andra Day was a mother of 3, and that woman had to learn spiritual warfare. And she learned it from a prophetess at a local church. And man, she had to fight for her children, but she could not fight physically because it wouldn't work. And she had to learn the art of spiritual warfare, which means that she had to get into relationship with Christ. And that's how she was able to beat this unclean spirit. So it was an excellent movie, and it showed the truth that God is on top, that he is the Alpha and the Omega. And so I really love that movie. So that's one good movie that I would recommend. Again, it's called The Deliverance. Okay. Yes. See that, Shantae. See that. And don't let people tell you, oh, no, you're going to be scared, or, oh, you letting demons in your house. It's ridiculous. I mean, when you hear people who say that they are fire baptized, filled with the Holy Ghost, and saved, and then they go talking about they scared of a demon. We got demons walking the street all the time. We got unclean spirits all around. Okay, you have to know whose you are and who you are in them. Okay, which is Christ. So, see that movie. I think I was crying and cheering at the same time. It was just so good to me. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it if you watch it. And I know you saw the Avatar, so I enjoyed that movie as well. There was a lot of good symbolism behind that movie. How, again, you see some humans that are overpowering, that want to take over where somebody else lives, and then they want to say they discovered it. How can you discover a land, a planet, and somebody's already there? Okay, so again, hungry and greedy for resources, things like that. So I really like that storyline and how those people fought back. Or love Avatar, and I always love just how picturesque the movie is. It's beautiful, and I understand that I can't remember if it was Disney, MGM Studios, or was it? I can't remember which park it was, but I know it's in Orlando, and they actually have a replica, like a world where you can walk in that looks like the world of Avatar. So that's that. But I enjoyed that. Let's see what else. Oh, I didn't watch it, but I am. When I get off of here at midnight, I'm going to watch it. Stranger Things, the last episode, the finale. Okay, this is 5 seasons, and it's the 8th episode. Now, the 5th season, episodes 1 through 7, have already been released on Netflix, but they held 8 until New Year's Eve, and it became available at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Now, they're also going to have it at select movie theaters tomorrow on the 1st of January, and I don't know how many days it's going to be there. And they're doing a big thing because my son and some of his friends are going, and they actually had some kind of package. I think it was maybe $25, and it included your ticket, and it included popcorn. I mean, a $25 gift card for concessions. So, it's not going to take long to get rid of that, but you get a popcorn and a drink, I don't know, that might be $20 right there. So, depending on where you go. So, I'm going to be watching Stranger Things. Shantae, the next time I talk to you, if you've seen it, or maybe you already saw it, let me know what you think, okay? We can talk about that. The champ is here. Hey, Tay. Tay Weezy's in the house. How you doing? You playing the games tonight? Or are you out in the street? Okay, cool. I'm glad you came in. I want to say a Happy New Year's to you. Skål, cheers, whatever you say. That's good. Okay? Now, let's see. So bottom line, though, is I want you all to know that God has abundance for us all. And we have to keep our mind from being taken away from it, because there's so much that can distract us. So much. And Satan loves that. Absolutely loves it. Shantae is cheery. I got to catch up on 5-1. Okay. First episode. Okay. I will after 1. Okay. What's your drink of choice, y'all? Tell me your drink of choice. Hey, I should have moved back a little bit. So I can see my God's Got Me shirt. Let me lift up a little bit. Can't see the bottom. God's got me. Hey. Oh man, I wish we could get enough people in here to play bingo. Oh, Shantae. Ooh, 1,800. You know what? 1,800. Okay. Do you mix it yourself or do you buy it already mixed? Because I found a store that had it tequila, margaritas already mixed. I think they had guava, they had strawberry, they had original. I like the original lime taste. But I think they were about $24.99. And I got it one time and it was so much better than the other ones that were $19.99. So I would suggest if you all like margaritas that are already made up, pay the extra $5. It might just be more though here because, I'm in the state of New York. Just because you say New York, they put some extra money on it, okay? Let me see. Okay, let me see who else is in. I see it moving. Don Julio and Modelo. Okay, Don Julio has got a real smooth tequila. Oh, it's super smooth. Because we was doing shots one time with it. We had the lemon and the salt and the shots, and we was hitting the table with it. And my sister-in-law couldn't keep up with me. She was like, girl, I didn't know you know how to do that. I'm like, long time ago. Yeah. Let's see who's in here. Hey, Mrs. Marley. It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Got my Moscato on. Enjoyed your show. Happy New Year. I like Moscato. Do you drink the pink or the red Moscato? Or just the original Moscato? I like the pink Moscato. Oh, shoot, I like all the Moscatos. I ain't gonna lie. I had to think about that for a moment. Oh, boy, that's a good one, too. Okay, Shantae says, I mix it myself. Happy New Year. Man. Oh, y'all. Mrs. Marley, Shelby Marley, that's my buddy, the Sure Shannon Show's mom. And I so appreciate you coming in. I really, really do. That was nice. And I hope you and your husband are having a great evening. Thanks for coming in. Shantae, okay, Shelby said original. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, the Moscato that I've had Sutter's Home. And I had another one that was pretty good. I can't think of the name right now. But I like Sutter's Home. That's a pretty good Moscato. I don't know. Which one do you like? And Shantae says pink Moscato is my see, and you know what? I like this with the rum, but really I do that for Christmas. And I got this because I didn't take the time to go out and get me some, and the place closed on me. I called up to see if they were open. They said, we closing in 5 minutes. And I was just like, oh, man. So, but I'm going to get some. Cheers again. I used to like, has anybody drank Long Island iced teas? Man, that was the drink when, let me see, how old was I? Let me see, they had changed the legal age limit to drink. So I'm thinking I must have been 21 or 22. Because as soon as you hit 21, you and your friends want to bust out and you want to go someplace and drink. Okay? I thought it was all this. I remember, I grew up in Chicago, you guys. So we have this area called Rush Street. And on Rush Street, they had all these bars. And, that's all you want to do is go in the bar. And they have these big bouncers, so you can't get in. So we have fake IDs. And sometimes the fake IDs work and sometimes they didn't. But it seemed like they didn't work in Chicago, though. They taste the same. Really? Okay, Shantae said, I used to drink Long Island and Hurricane in my 20s. Why you laughing, Shantae? Like, Shantae say, I'm in my 20s now. I'm just saying. But so, and I think I was one of the last ones in the group to turn 21. So when I turned 21, here I am flying down there to the bars on Rush Street, and I'm like, here, showing my ID, here, you know, and got up in there, y'all. Let me tell you, it was some old men up in there trying to hit on us, and we trying to look for the young boys and all that. And then a guy fell on me. I was done. I'm like, is this what it is? Is this what it is? And I was like, I'll never go to another bar or tavern like that again. I'll just go to maybe like a house party or a restaurant, or, you know, maybe a club or something like that. But no more bars or taverns, you know. And I mean, I almost fell on the floor. I had to turn myself so he could fall. So he was falling on me, and I turned and he fell past me, and I was just like, so you know, ooh, let's see. Cause I was drinking back then. Now I sip slow. Okay, got you. Right. It makes sense now. You gotta sip slow before you pass out. That's why I'm sipping this slow, cause it's got that. This is 70 proof rum. Now I have had rum that was higher, but that was some Jamaican rum I had, and ooh, that stuff, only a couple capfuls, and I mean, it was lit. It was lit. I used to drink Amsterdam. Tay Weezy said, okay, you bougie, Tay. I didn't know you was bougie like that. Hey, if any of y'all want to come up on the panel, be my guest, okay? Just let me know. The link is at the top. All right. So let me tell you what beers I like. When I'm in the mood for a beer, I just don't drink beer. I have to be in the mood for an alcoholic beverage, to tell you the truth. I don't just keep it in the house. But I like, does anybody like Dos Equis? I like Dos Equis. First time I ever tried them was about 12 years ago. And I liked the taste. It was real smooth, and there was something about it, but I like Dos Equis. And I like Miller's Genuine Draft, MGD, for a little bit. So if somebody, like, I wouldn't just go and order a beer, but if somebody else is having a beer, then I might order a beer too. Let me see. Oh, and Corona. I like Corona. But the first in line is the Dos Equis. And my mother, when we went out to the casino, you know what they give you the free drink? He would always order a Heineken. Heineken, please. Heineken. Shantae, what kind of beer did your mom? You said your mom liked beer? Oh, you told me. I don't know. Did you ever get out at the casino together and see what she would order? Because usually when they get to the casino, then they order the more expensive stuff because it's free. And that's why my mom would get the Heineken. I'm like, what you know about Heineken, Mom? She's like, tell me what I know. No more than you know. I bet you that. I just don't tell you everything I know. Oh, okay. And I miss the woman so much. Oh my God, my mom was my ride or die. So miss her a lot. But yeah, that's what's going on with the drinks. I love my favorite. Oh. Have you guys ever had a White Russian? Not the person. The drink. That is good. I like that's good. I think I like the cream in it. And then the taste of the vodka, and it's mixed with I think Kahlua or something similar to that. Really good. So I like that. And then, you know what? When I was much younger, I used to would get a pina colada, but I don't drink those anymore. I just don't even have the taste for it any longer. So yeah, I'd have to stick with the. Oh, you know who has good margaritas too, and are reasonably priced? Chili's has a margarita of the month. And the one that's near where I'm at comes in a cup about so big. Let's see, about like that. And they always have a good flavor. You know, who else had a good margarita and they only had it for $1 at one time? It was called a Dollarita. Was Applebee's, but Applebee's, you know, they only had it for a short period of time just to get people in there and then get people excited about the margaritas that they had. So yeah, but I'll tell you when I will get a beer, y'all. Let's see what Shantae said. Dos Equis and Shiner Rock are my beer choices. Oh, did you hear that? My choices. Bougie. Mom drunk Coors Gold, then Natural Light. I used to drink White Russians and Baileys. Yes. At the casino, I like to get coffee with Baileys. And then they put the whipped cream on it and put the little straw. Yep. Natural Light. Okay. Shantae's mom was a beer connoisseur too. Yeah, my mom, she liked the Heineken, and then being from Chicago, a beer named Splits was real popular. She never drank the malt liquor though. I think she said that malt liquor was rock good. That's if you wanted to get drunk, she said. That's when you go get malt liquor. But yeah, those are the ones. And I think that now here's some foods I think go with beer. Now it might just be because of the way my family was. A lot of our character and the things that we do come from our family. So in my family, when they ordered pizza, they ordered beer. They always had beer and pizza. Okay, now for the kids, of course, you know, we had soda or pop is what we called it in Chicago. Okay. And I was down, I'll tell you, when I first got to Texas, I went to, what was it? Like a convenience store that had like an ice cream fountain, soda fountain in there, kind of like a 5 and dime Woolworth kind of setup. And I went in there and I asked for a strawberry pop. They was like, a what? I said, a pop, you know, a strawberry pop, you know, it fizzes. They said, oh, you want a soda water? I'm like, no, I don't want any water with baking soda in it. What I want is and I finally found out that they called it soda or soda water. Right. Coming from different areas, you know, so I learned that too. But I like, if I have chili, I have beer with that. So I think it's only pizza and chili that I feel like a beer needs to go with that. Do you guys have any food and drink combinations that you like, or just food combinations? For example, my husband and his sister, when they have catfish, they want grits with it. And they like cheese grits. For me, I'm like, that's okay in the morning, but for an evening type meal, if I have catfish, I want spaghetti with it, or I want potato salad. That's just how I was raised, and it's something that stuck with me. Let's see. Soda pop. Yeah, y'all laughing, yeah. I can tell you some things. Down in Texas, they taught me. They was talking about Hoover in the rug. I was like, Hoover in the rug? And people waving at you. I'm like, do you know them? No, just wave. Everybody waves. So when I came back home to Chicago, after the first semester away at school, the whole neighborhood was cracking up at me, y'all. They was like, oh, did you hear? Kim said y'all. She said y'all. What's a y'all? she don't even sound the same. You know, and they're like, listen at her. I mean, I was like, what? So the other thing was, in Chicago, we didn't get close to each other. We had our personal space, and it was larger than most. You know, it was like a barrier. And I would walk up to people and start talking to them. And people would just look so weird, like, what do you want? You know, like, back up. And, you know, and it was night and day. It was night and day. So I still have a little bit of both. And I don't know how it happened like that. My husband went to school in Texas, and he kept his New York accent. Go figure. My Chicago accent was gone. And I think when I'm around people, I end up talking or trying to talk like they talk to make them feel more comfortable. Or it might be making myself feel more comfortable. I don't know. You know, let's see. I put beer and chili. Now that sounds good. When I don't feel like making my own chili, I go to Wendy's and I get a large chili, and then they have this hot sauce they have to go in it, and I put 2 in a large chili. If you ever want chili, you know, real quick, don't feel like messing around in the kitchen, try Wendy's chili. Shantae says, fish fry, barbecue, any gathering or function requires adult beverage. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That Texas swag. Yeah. But then when I'm in Texas, then they say, you don't have a Texas accent. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm somewhere in the middle, I guess. But I always fool people. When I'm up here, people always will say, you're not from New York, are you? I'm like, no, I am not. And it's like, you must be from down south. I'm like, no, I'm not. You know, and I really get them when I tell them I'm from Chicago, and they go like, what? But guess what? Somebody from Chicago can pick it up. But they know that it's been some Southern influence as well. Linguistics is something else, y'all. And I wish I knew more than one language. I wish that when I was in school that I didn't just study. I studied Latin when I was in high school because I was trying to make sure that I passed the SATs, like the English portion of it, you know, when they want you to understand what different words are. So, but you know what, friends of mine that took Spanish for 4 years in high school, they don't know. And I mean, I think in order to learn the language, you sort of have to self-immerse yourself. You know, I can't tell you, but you know, I know most people around the world know their language, the English language, and maybe a couple more. So they start them off when they're children. And I think that our country does us a disservice when it comes to that, or our different school districts really do us a disservice because that's the only language that we know. And I think that right now it would be so wonderful if we knew Spanish. I don't know if some of you guys may know a different language. If you do, let me know. I think that's awesome. And then you can tell me how, like, does it translate in your brain before it comes out? Do you understand exactly what is being said, even when they start talking fast, you know, things like that. Let's see. Shantae's laughing. Wendy's, yes. And I know I sound Texas country, been here all my life. But you don't realize it though, right, Shantae? Because that's the way that you've been talking all your life, you know. But we can tell, it's the same way you can tell an English person, you know, that lives in the UK. You can hear it right off the bat. And, you know, even though they speak English, well, I'll put it like this. We speak English like they speak English. We really don't. They have words like what we would call an elevator, they call it a lift. What we would call a flashlight, they call it a torch. You know, things like that. So of course, the people that colonized this country were from England, and they decided they didn't want to be under King George anymore in England, and they fought the Revolutionary War and they won. So sometimes I wonder if we would have been well or better under the UK rather than the US, because it might be one or two that they took over that they couldn't hold. I know India used to be run by the UK, and I can't remember historically how they got them out of there. I know Ethiopia was never taken over. I think Ethiopia might be the only country in Africa that was never taken over. But it's just interesting how things work, because I realized when I was doing some reading that the UK or England at the time, that they ended the slave trade there, I think 30, don't quote me, but at least 30 years before the United States did. So you know. And then that trivia question that we ran across, Shantae, about the Amish. I'm like, really? So then I found out too that Native Americans, not all, but some of them were involved in the slave trade too. So everybody got in on it. So it's quite interesting when you are a student of history. And my husband is, but I need to more so. Let's see what we got here. Don't know any other languages, even though I studied French and Spanish. Okay, Shantae, so are you able to read it or understand somewhat what somebody is saying in those languages? Can you read it? And if you read it, can you speak it the way that it should be? Because I know your brain sort of takes over, because I remember being taught the vowels, in English, A-E-I-O-U, and then in Spanish, R-A-E-O-U. So when I read something in Spanish, I tend to remember the Spanish vowels and how you pronounce them. And it's weird how your mind is powerful. That's all I can say. Let me see what time it is, because I don't want to miss it. Okay, it's 11:33. Okay, I should have busted out with these. Let me see. We got 3 people in the chat. Is anybody interested in playing bingo or in playing horse racing? Because if you are, we can do that. And then we can get on out of here. Here's another Betty Boop. The mirror. Okay, Shantae says just a little bit, read and understand. English was my major, so I learned the proper pronunciation. Okay. Oh, English. Okay, so that means that if I needed to have a second set of eyes on editing a manuscript, you're the one. Okay. I got you. I love, when I meet people and, find out what where their skill set lies. And you can learn so much about people, and I love it. Because, like I said, when you look at different countries, like sometimes for work, I had to talk to people from South Korea and France, and for them to be able to understand me and I can't understand them, that blows my mind, because I'm like, how did you learn that? And they say, well, we were taught in school. Well, clearly they're being taught differently than the way we're being taught, because they can speak the language. Maybe not perfectly, but they can. Okay, Shantae. Got you. I understand. And yes, I can. Okay. Cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ring in the new year. And then, let me see. Oh, Shantae, I don't know if you'll be with family tomorrow, but tomorrow I got at 1 p.m. Eastern, I have diamond painting. Okay, so if you're available, come on by and we'll do some diamond painting. I think I can finish this by then. Let me see. I might be able to finish this in an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It's hard to see, but I got more than half of it completed. Okay, let's see. Oh yes, thank you, Lord. Okay, let me show you guys the birthday gifts I got. Okay. My husband decided that he was going to just let me choose what I wanted to this year. So I got 300. I got a check for 300 from my husband. Okay. Yay! I was happy about that, because you know I'm gonna be spending it on Amazon and Temu, right? Okay. Let me show you guys what my son got me. Okay. Appreciate you trying, Shantae. And I appreciate you for coming and sticking with me. So, let's see. Okay, so I got this from my son. Okay, he also took me to see Avatar. So he paid for my ticket to see Avatar. So when I opened it, you guys, check this out. Yes. Look at this. See if you can see it. It says, hello, beautiful. Now, you know, he had me there. Hello, beautiful. I'm like, okay. You got me. So now, let me show you what's in here. He got me some socks, and they say, you are awesome. I got the little socks. And I guess it would be a makeup bag that says Queen of Everything. Everything. Queen of Everything. And I got the zipper on top. Yes. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I got that. And I don't know where he got this little kit, but I so appreciate it. And then I thought this was a stopwatch or something, but it's not. Look at this. This is a mirror, and it's got an inscription on it. Okay, you pop it open. There's the mirror. Now let me read the inscription for you guys. It says, hello, beautiful. Behind you, it was real small, all your memories. Before you, all your heart. Around you, all who love you. Within you, all you need. And it's a heart at the bottom. Gorgeous. Really. That is so cute. So I got that. And all of this is in the same package. Then it says, now he knows I love little beads jewelry. You know, I've got a purple one and I've got a brown tone one. So he got me a bracelet with the pink and white beads, and it's a little bitty heart on it, a little dainty heart down here at the bottom. And it says, sometimes you forget that you are awesome. So this is your reminder. That's so cute. I got that. So I'm getting the idea that this is more like pampering yourself kind of thing. I got a hair scrunchie. So I guess that's to tie your hair back so it won't get in the way of your makeup, or, you know, if you're just washed your hair or something. Okay. Oh yeah, I know what this is. Bracelet is gorgeous. Thank you. I think so too. Okay, I think this is a bath bomb. Look at this. I don't know what this is. I'm like, what the heck? But I guess it's part of it, you know? So I can get in the bath and then, you know, throw that in there and let that bomb explode. I got that. Uh-oh, let's see. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is a lavender scented candle, and it says happy birthday. So, oh, that smells good. Even in the plastic. So this is going to be on the tub, or either on the floor next to the tub. I'll probably put it on. Or, I don't know, if I had a little table next, no, I don't have enough room for that. Somebody will knock it down. So, got that. Yes, rose petals and bath. Oh, that's what that is. Duh. I should have talked to you first. That's what that is. Okay, thank you. Okay, then I got, it looks like it's a key ring. And it's got a birthday cake on it and a heart, and it says, sometimes you forget that you are awesome. So this is your reminder. Oh, another one. Let's see. A key ring. I'll probably hang that on my rearview mirror in the car. And then the last thing, the last two things that are in here. Oh no, there's some more. Look at this. I got the soap shaped as a heart diamond. That smells good. Mom self-care kit, a spa day, yes. And this says, oh, I love this one. I love this. It says, not a day over fabulous. That's cute. And it's got a heart on the inside, you guys. See that? Oh, so nice of him. And then one last thing. It's got its own spoon. And it looks like a heart. Well, I mean, a flower on the inside. That was so sweet of him. So yeah, I'm really, really digging it. And the fact that he spent the time to, you know, come up with something. I really like that. So that is the gift package I got from my son for my birthday. So I'm just gonna put that down, and then I'll show you guys what I got from a close girlfriend of mine. Your son was so cute. Your son was very nice. Yeah, thoughtful. Yes, yes. Now check this out, y'all. A close friend of mine, one of my besties here where I live, got me this Kim Kardashian set. Isn't that cute? And the cologne is fabulous. I've already tried it. Let me open it up. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. So this is 1 ounce, and it's got a spray atomizer. Oh, it is divine. And then I'll tell you what I told her about it too. This is the shimmering body lotion. And then I have the creamy body wash. Okay. So I told my girlfriend, Regina, I said, so now you got me this Kim Kardashian kit. Now, my butt is already big enough. So now if I spray this on myself and my butt gets larger, I'm gonna blame you directly, okay? She couldn't stop laughing. She could not stop laughing, y'all. And she's such a dear friend. And I so appreciate her for giving me a nice gift like that. The other thing she did for my birthday is we went out on Friday and we went to a lounge, kind of like in a supper club off the Hudson River, and she actually purchased my my dinner and my drink. So I was very appreciative, you know. When God puts people in your life that care about you, and if they can, then they will surprise you. And so I really did. I love that, and it smells so good. So every time I spray it, it'll remind me of her. Okay. See, cool. Okay, and then I told you about what my husband got me. And I got myself some things too off of Amazon and Temu. But let me show you what I got in the mail. Okay. And I so appreciate this young lady getting this for me. I just gotta cut it loose without cutting myself up. This is the only one that I did have open because I just got this. It was today, Wednesday. So I got it Monday. And it came priority mail. And I didn't know that she was going to send this, and I so appreciate it because she told me about it, and I was just like, oh, okay. And she asked me for my address and all that. I think there's a note. Let me see what the note says first. Enjoy the pralines. They are made with love by my mom. Easy. You can snack while diamond painting. Thank you, Teagsy. Thank you, baby. That is so nice. So Teagsy got me. She had heard me talking about them before and saying, oh my God, I bet you those are good. I love pralines. Look at this. I got a whole package of pecan, whatever. Ooh, I'm so happy. Thank you, TG. I wish she was here, but maybe we'll see her tomorrow at a diamond painting. And I was so thankful. I'm like, oh, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. So that is that for that. Let me see. I had something I wanted to show you guys. And it's almost time, so we're gonna do a countdown. I just got to keep track of it. Alrighty. Yes. Yes. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready for that. Okay, let me put this on the screen. Okay. So I'll tell you what, the horse racing will be easier because all you have to do is pick a number. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do horse racing. Anybody that's in the chat, I see there's 2 people that are left in the chat. Pick a number between, well, since it's only 2 people, you can pick a couple of horses. Yeah, pick 2 horses. Tell me the number 1 through 15. And let me see if I can get what I wanted to show you guys. Go ahead and pick your horses. Anybody that's coming in, if you want to be in the horse race game, let me know. And I got something that I want to show you guys. Okay. Okay, Shantae says 7 and 12. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I make these myself. And I'm going to start selling them. Okay. These are pins. This one is a stylus. Let me just move this out the way. Okay, so here we have the stylus, where you don't have to use your finger. That's beautiful. I love the color blue. And I have this one, that's a Chanel with the double C's on it. It's got the dollar sign on it too. And it's got the rose at the top. Okay, it's a gold ink pen. All you do is turn it and you can write with it. Thank you, Shantae. Here's another example. This one is purple. It's got the pearl embellishment, butterfly or pearl, and it's got a crown at the top. This is for all of the queens, and it's purple, so it's got that royal purple look to it. And I have one more, but I think, let me see if I have it in arm shot. Oh, okay, I do. Let me show you guys this other one. I absolutely love it. Okay, and then I have this one too. These characters are all the craze. And this one got the red and blue. And it's looking more like July 4th. It's a pen, whatever you want to use it for. There we go. Okay. So stay tuned. If you guys want any of these, you let me know, and I will be making more. And that's something that's going to be something in addition to the jewelry that I have. Okay. So now we're going to play horse race. Oh, no, we're not. That time went by fast. Thank you. Let me get the timing, okay? It says 11:58 p.m. Let me get back on screen. And let me get, let's minimize you. And expand me. Okay. And Shantae, I got something nice for you because you stuck with me. Whether you are visiting other people or not, it doesn't matter. You're stuck with me. And I so appreciate you. And I got something nice for you. You don't even have to compete. Okay. You get the stopwatch up here. Okay, and we're gonna stop this. And we're gonna get our New Year music. Uh-oh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Hey! You know, hey, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! I'll tell you, I know you 1 hour behind, but Happy New Year. Anyhow, Happy New Year. Thank you, Shantae. Leonard, thank you for coming in. Happy New Year. Oh, boy. Ooh, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, my husband is coming in, y'all. Happy New Year. Come on here, give me a kiss. You want some?
No.
I'm getting off the here in a few minutes. I have one young lady. You know what? A lot of people must be either out or they're at other people's lives and stuff like that. And since I'm not doing the bingo like I used to, I didn't have very many people stop in. But I did have some. And so we didn't get a chance to do the bingo, but we talked and we talked about fear and other dreams, and we talked about life and how this new year is going to come in and be, you know, a way to go into abundance for the new year. And I have something very nice that I was giving away, and I'm still giving it away. And Shantae's got it. Shantae said, I'm drinking my margaritas. She was cooking, or she would have came on, because she's cooking and getting her greens and stuff ready. And her black eyed peas. So it's all good. It's all good. And so I want to watch Stranger Things. Are you ready for that? Okay, good. So I'll be off in like 10 minutes. Okay? Okay, I will. You gonna bring you a beer up? What kind of beer we got? What kind of beer you got? He's got Corona, you guys. And what else? You still got the other one? What do they call it?
No,
You don't have any more of that? I forgot what the name of it was, but yeah. So we got Corona. So yeah, bring me a Corona up. We'll have I have a Corona. You have a Corona, and we can do, I don't know, popcorn or those barbecued rice cakes or whatever you want. Okay. Okay. 10 more minutes. All right. Let's see. Happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you, Shantae. Ow. Prosperous and abundant moving forward. Amen. Amen. We just got to remember not to let things get in our way. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do like the Bible says. I'm going to write down the things that I want on a tablet and make it plain so that the reader, me, can run with it. If I don't write things down, I realize that I do not get it accomplished. You know, because it's just out there, kind of like a dream with no vision. At least that's the way it is for me. You know, there's a lot of things that I have procrastinated on over the years, and I regret. I wish I didn't, but I have to get regret out of my vocabulary, because the past is the past, and regret is not going to do anything for you. It's kind of like, how's that working for you? You know, there's people that have been in my life that, you know, I have been hurt by, and that I have just, you know, I've forgiven them and I have moved on. And one thing I realized, you guys, you might have a friend that really, really, you know, you were counting on, that you probably shouldn't have, because the Bible tells us that you can't put your trust in man. I mean, because we're human, not because he or she meant anything by it, but you have to, and my husband tells me this, and I think he's right, says you have to know who your friends are. Not who as far as, is Janie my friend? Is Emmy my friend? as far as you have to know them and know what they're capable of and what they're not capable of. And then not having great expectations with them when they don't meet the mark, because you should have known ahead of time. So you know who you can call and you know who you can't. And when you have great expectations, like the book, you can become really bitter about that. You can have trouble forgiving a person, and you really need to let that stuff go. Just like the girl says in the animation, let it go, because it's more for you. So I hope that we all can do that this year. And just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that they have to be in your space, because sometimes people are very hurtful and they can cause more trauma. And if you know that's who that person is, whether it's a family member, a loved one, a friend, if you want to feel better and not have all of that dis-ease in your body, okay, we can talk more about that another time. The stress-related hormones that cause all kinds of havoc in your body. Then you've got to separate yourself from those people, because you can't make anybody change. You're the only person that can change. They have to want to change for themselves. And, we wish it could be different, but that's just the way it is. So love them for who they are, but do not let them affect your quality of life. That's what I got. And moving into abundance, more abundance, because that's why Christ came, for us to have life and to live it more abundantly. The abundant life with Christ is realizing and knowing without a shadow of a doubt that he gave himself on the cross to finish the works that he had already been prophesied that he would do. So we have healing, we have abundance, we have prosperity. And prosperity is not just money, you guys. Prosperity, everything in that pie. That includes your health, your mind wellness, your finances. There's so much involved in that. I guess I'm gonna have to start talking about that too. Actually, some charts in the near future. But that's what he died to give us, is to give us that, to have life and to have it more abundantly. And that's what we have to remind each other to do. Okay, that's what we're here to do. I don't know any more than you. You don't know any more than I. No one's better than someone else. We're here to help each other to move into that, that grace life. Okay? So let me see what everybody got to say before I get out of here. Happy New Year from Leonore, Shantae. Y'all enjoy each other tonight. Have fun. Live in the moment. Amen. Right, Miss Kim. All right, everybody. I'm going to say goodnight. Shantae, we'll play that bingo game and that horse racing another time, okay? I promise. Oh, hold on. I got something for you, Shantae. Shantae stuck with me the whole live, okay? That was 2 hours. Let me show you what I got for you. And because I want you to be happy, if it's something that you would prefer, over that, you let me know. But this is what Shantae has for tonight. But hanging in there, sticking with me. We were going to have a raffle, but we didn't get a chance to do that. Shantae, this is for you. And I hope you can see it. It is the New York ball that drops on New Year's Eve. It's a really darling necklace. It comes with matching earrings at the top. And the latch is right here. So you just take it in and out with this little bar that goes in the hole. Okay? So we got that. The disco ball. This is the ball that drops in New York Times Square. And I got you some earrings too. I'm glad you like it, Shantae. Okay, so all you have to do is my email. You can, you know what? I was supposed to call you, so I'll call you. I will text you and give you my information, and I want you to send me your address where I can send this to, and I will get it out in the mail for you, okay? And I also have, what did I do with it? I got a bracelet too, Shantae, so I will send that too, okay? I misplaced it, but I will send it too, and it is gorgeous. It's a great match, okay? So thank you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for sharing me out. Thank you, everybody, for liking the stream. And maybe the next couple of weeks, maybe next week, maybe I'll do the bingo and the horse racing, and we can have some fun, and we can start all over again, okay? You're very welcome. You are very welcome, okay? I wanted you to have something that represented New York. All right, good night, everybody. Have a happy new year. God bless. God bless. And cheers. Cheers. Oh, that was so good. Eggnog with that spiced rum. So good. Good night, everybody. Happy New Year. Blessings. Blessings for the new year. Blessings.